Welcome to the review of Instant Tennis Lesson number 4. This is the video that players receive after they've attended the 4th class. In our first section of review for class number 4, we'll talk about the considerations for moving laterally to the ball. That's when you're waiting on the baseline, the ball either comes to your right or left, and you have to move out to hit the ball and then recover back to the middle. Remember to use a unit turn to the side that the ball is coming to and make your quick steps to the ball. You don't need to choreograph your steps or worry about the timing of the footstep pattern as you move closer to the ball. Just remember to remain on balance and move quickly. As you arrive at the ball, get yourself under control, create the stroke, and upon follow through, move back toward the center, your home base, before the next ball arrives. Remember that the position that you move back to may not be the exact middle of the court, but may be determined by where your ball is landing on the other side to make covering the court more effectively on the next shot. In this next section, we'll talk about the approach shot. When on the baseline and in a rally, eventually one of the two players will hit the ball short, usually in the service box of the court. This will force the player to run forward to hit the ball, running forward so far that it doesn't make sense for them to run back to the baseline before the next shot is hit. And so, moving forward and getting to the net and ready to volley is the order of the day. You'll see here, as in these videos, how the player moves forward and through the shot. This is different than we've done on many of our other shots in that we'll be moving while hitting. We recommend slowing down as you hit and maintaining a sideways position, and then upon hitting the ball, moving into the court and getting ready to volley. Upon your arrival at the net, your opponent will recognize your position and likely try to hit high and over your head. To combat that, we use the overhead smash. Similar to the serve, but hit from a high ball traveling over your head. This is a very effective and offensive shot when struck well. Notice the similarities to the serve, although the ball is hit over the head, so the player has to move back to hit the ball. In this next section, we'll review the 5 most asked questions by new tennis players. Do I have what it takes to become a good player? We feel that everyone can get to an intermediate level and become a good tennis player. You don't have to be an amazing athlete or put in countless hours on the court. It just takes some practice, practice, practice. The next question we get is, if that's the case, how long will it take me to become an intermediate player? We say that depending on the player, and it does vary, it takes about 1 year playing once a week. But if you increase the amount of time you play, or amount of lessons you take, it can move very rapidly. This one we get a lot of times. How do I hit those nice low shots I see the pros hit on TV? Well, really, this is an illusion. When we watch the pros play on TV, we're watching on a television screen. It's far away. The ball really is traveling 4 to 6 feet high over the net on most shots that the pros hit. It just looks different on television. As a beginner, what's the best way for me to improve? Well, the best way is to get out and hit lots of balls. The more time we spend on the court, the faster and more rapidly we will improve. Remembering always the circle of learning, which is information, practice, and play. You need the information about how to hit the ball, where to hit the ball, and why. Then you need to practice that so you can implement those skills. And finally, you need to take those skills on the court and actually play the game. The nice thing is, it becomes a circle. Once you've gone out to the court to play, you'll probably have new questions that you need more information to answer, and then more practice, and then the best part, more play. How do I find people to play with me? Well, the best thing is Instant Tennis provides a group of people who are all coming up in the game at the same time you are. That's always your best resource. Also, here at NCRC, we have a large population of tennis players, and they're all great people who love encouraging new players. Finally, what's next? Well, the Instant Tennis graduate program will begin next month, and we hope that you will sign up. And we'll have other offerings for new players throughout the summer and into the fall. For practice, we recommend getting a partner to toss you some balls so you can move on your side-to-side lateral footwork. Also, practicing some rallies, hitting from the baseline, and looking for that short ball so that we can hit those approach shots, coming to the net and being ready to volley and possibly have to hit those overheads.